Everyone, so this is a video that actually many have requested for me for a long time, since a long time ago, and this is a video that actually 3 people have requested me, not 1, not 2, but 3, and yeah, so yeah, this question I answered, but I'm not sure if I answered it completely or not, but yeah, this is a question that Israel Aispuro from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico has asked me, and also Alejandro Escalante from San Salvador, El Salvador, and also what's her name? Hold on, let me check her name. Lorena Mafla Luciárraga. Sorry. I actually had to memorize it a few times, but I don't know. It's been very difficult memorizing the name. So yeah. The methods that I would like to share with you is first of all, let me share you one of the methods. First of all, would be that to just do trial and error. Do a method, just find a method or choose a method, whichever one you think would work best. Stick with it for just a few days, I don't know, maybe a week or 2 weeks, or maybe 3 days at least 3 days. And yeah, if you think it works well for you and everything, continue what you're doing, and yeah, that'll be good. However, I would say that if you've only gone through 3 or less, it's actually not a good idea to just stick with one. Probably experiment with others. If it doesn't work for you, just leave it, drop it, find another method, and use it. Okay, that's one thing that I think it would work actually quite well for a lot of people. Who are not only learning languages, but also learning like other things, I think that's a good thing to keep in mind, definitely. Another thing is that I may have also talked about it in the video, and that's where I was showing you that website, TED.com. TED.com is that one website where there are like motivational speakers and all that stuff. So pretty much you can go over there, go into the options, choose to have subtitles, or you can even choose to have script in the language you want it. Some videos will have the option for choosing like 32 different languages or 40 different languages or even more. Some of them not so much, probably like 12 or something. Some of them even less than 12 or something like that. But yeah, so when you get the script, what I would do is highlight the script, copy it, right click, copy, or Control V, which I think it's better, using the hotkeys or the shortcuts. Control C, sorry. Control C, copy. Control V is paste. So yeah, you would go into Google Translate. That's one thing I like to do. Go into Google Translate and press Control V. V as in Las Vegas or vacation or something. So yeah. And then paste it onto there, and then once you paste it onto there, you can have it translated in whatever target language that you want to learn. So pretty much that's the number 2 of methodologies or strategy or whatever you call it. I don't know. And so yeah, going back to part 1, I also want to say part 1, I want to emphasize this kind of highly because I want to say I'm not an expert. I'm not like anywhere near the level as Steve Kaufman is or something like that, obviously. So yeah, so just choose a different method, and if you don't like it, and if you go through three or four, seven like different methods, even if you go through I don't know 12 methods, just keep going. You'll eventually find it, I promise. And it's better to keep going, to various methods than to just stop at one that you really hate, because it'll be like torture, That's what I think. It's not going to be pleasant, it's not going to be nice or whatever. Another thing that actually I really want to mention is that Susanna Zaraisky, she is another polyglot. She's very intelligent. She's from San Francisco. She lives in San Francisco, California, I think, around that area. And she's of Russian descent, speaks Spanish as well as like Italian, French, some other languages I can't remember, sorry. And she also speaks like Hebrew or Ladino. For those of you who don't know, it's like basically like Hebrew or something like that, but with Spanish words thrown in, because there were Jewish people who lived in Spain, and around 1492, not 1942, sorry, 1492, around the time when Columbus was setting sail to the New World, the Spanish wanted to get rid of the Jews, all the Jews that were in Spain. And so, some of the Jews that left Spain, they ended up somewhere as far as like Egypt or the Middle East or like Israel or something like that. And there's some actually words in Turkish that come from Spanish, and also in Ladino as well, which they speak in Israel or something like that. But yeah, that's besides the point. Anyways, yeah, Susanna Zaraisky, she's very intelligent and very good with languages. And one thing I haven't mentioned yet is her method. One very important method is learning language through music, which I also think is a very good idea as well. And I think she's also very, very good polyglot and very good with languages. The Spanish she speaks is very well. It's kind of like it's very beautiful, it's very nice. It's a hybrid of the Mexican and Argentinian and Spanish accent, So you'll see at random moments, sometimes it sounds very Mexican, sometimes very Argentinian, sometimes very Spanish. But yeah. So yeah, she's a lady who wants to like save endangered languages or rare languages, uncommon ones, and she wants people to have interest in those languages and learn them by music, because music it gets you in touch with your emotions, and that's one of the things that I agree with, and yeah. So one of the things that I also want to say is why it works very well is because people, and they learn best when, one of the best ways to learn when people learn is when they tie things to emotions. You'll notice that you'll actually remember things from way back if you tied it to a very strong emotion, whether positive or negative, and you can actually remember something that didn't have a very strong as emotional connection to it, And so yeah, that's one of the methodologies or strategies or tips that I wanted to share with you guys. And if there's any other things that you guys wanna request, or any questions about this, or maybe even if I missed some tip or methodology or something like that, I will upload another video, and at your request I can upload another video of the topic. It's as long as it's something like kind of like language related or something like that. So yeah, I think that's about all for now, and yeah, so have a nice day. Bye for all.